I didn't see Slim. I didn't see Slim in the chat. I didn't see Slim. He's coming in now. I didn't see him, so he's coming in now. Thanks, Akisa. Hello, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. Slim is coming in right now. I've been around. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Slim.
Oh,
Hello,
hello.
hello, hello, hello.
Hey. Hey,
Hi,
how you
how are
doing?
you? Hi, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's so good to see you again.
Oh, nice to see you again.
We met in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry for everything. My life was acting up, so I had to I have to log out and log back in, but I didn't see you. I apologize.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Please welcome one-fourth of the legendary R&B male group from
One
Atlanta,
half.
Georgia, 112 Slim.
It's one half.
No, okay, because 112 started as the four of y'all.
I'm talking in the present tense. Yes.
All right, all right. So, how did you guys come up with the name 112 for the group?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I know everybody's probably heard it a lot of times, but I say it again. We
Okay.
were named after the club at there's a club, infamous club in Atlanta. It was named 112, and in that club, well, outside the club in the parking lot is where we got a chance to run up on Puff, and we had the we had an amazing like well, we just sang. We had an amazing time just singing this records that we knew. We just like just letting him know exactly why he should sign us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first part of it. And then, you know what I mean? Once we went to Doppler Studios, that sealed the deal. You know what I mean? I have to always give a big shout out to the three people that really affected the Puff's decision. That was
Mm-hmm.
Kim Porter, rest in peace, Faith Evans, and Usher. You know what I'm saying? So that was
Okay.
good.
Who gave you the nickname Slim?
My mom gave me the nickname Slim
Okay,
because she was
why?
trying to make me. She tried to make me sound cool because I mean I was skinny as all get out. You know what I'm saying? So it's either gonna be Slim or String Bean. I think Slim was a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. When I was younger, I was very skinny. So, whenever my mom, got really upset at me, she would insult me by saying, "You this skinny girl, you don't listen."
Oh yeah, trust me. You know, you Slim, you used to all the used to all the nicknames. So trust me, Slim. You know, when you call me my government name, that's when I know I'm in trouble.
Yeah, because if somebody doesn't know you like that, they call you by your government name, that's when you gotta tell them off.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Hey, I made Slim the name Slim, you know what I'm saying? Pretty cool. So it's all good.
So you was in the game since 1995, 1996. It's like, how was your journey like being signed to Bad Boy from those years to like the 2000s?
Oh, well, it was absolutely amazing. Just being a part of an amazing era and just an amazing label as Bad Boy. It's like a real family there, you know what I mean? So just it was much more than just experiencing the hits and stuff like that. You know what I mean? 112, we're blessed to have the career that we've had, and but you know it's even better when you're with a family, you know, that really cares about you on and off stage. You know what I'm saying? So big shouts out to all because we're still family. We still talk with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us, we're still cool. You know what I'm saying? So you know that right there, that means much more.
Okay. So your singles on Only You, Cupid, Peaches and Cream, Dance with You, It's Over Now, Hot and Wet, Nah 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 Nah. Those are like, seven singles that was played, like mostly like seven of your top singles. Which single like
We have 12 top 10 records and
Mhm.
two number one joints. Probably, you know what I'm saying, and you know, spent a lot of talk with a lot of these other artists. We have more top 10 hits than any group that's in our era. So you know what I'm saying? So I know y'all been hearing a lot of stuff, you know,
Mhm.
numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers.
Oh, yeah, I'll be missing you. Thank you, Midnight R&B Edition. Okay,
No doubt.
which
Big shouts out to everybody out there. That no doubt.
mm, mm. Okay, which single and which album, like, did you guys have to put the work did you have to put the most work in, and why?
Uh Well, all of them really, because because it's one thing, that's a difference with 112. You know what I'm saying? Like, when for us, it starts at ground zero. You have certain groups that they had to run to other producers to what I'm saying, find their careers and what I'm saying, get the hit. With us, it started with we had the producer in the group, so we actually write and produce our own joints, you know what I'm saying, and come out, you know what I'm saying? It's a bigger type of a flex, you know what I'm saying? So and
Mhm,
for us, you know what I'm saying, it's ground zero. Because you know what I'm
mhm,
saying, we're with each other and we're making it happen. You know what I'm saying? So and then you gotta go to the label and then you gotta go there and promote it and you know what I'm saying, do all the stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they're all like kids, you know what I'm saying? It's all like kids.
yeah. Oh, okay. Let's talk about the late great Notorious B.I.G. Like, what was, like, the best moments, like, working with the Notorious B.I.G.
Well, working with the Notorious B.I.G. was amazing. The
Mm-hmm.
great thing about working with the Notorious B.I.G. is the fact that how much respect he had for 112.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you notice, look how many times he mentioned us. He was on our first single. We have multiple records on his Diamond Plus album or whatever. So it's just like, it was like the respect there. And even before we started getting into the studio, we were big shouts out to Faith and Big used to bring us around. And when Big was promoting his Ready to Die album, a lot of times we were with him. You know what I'm saying? So like he would bring us with him. Like he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but from day one, he was always the guy that he'd give you the shirt off his back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we always remember Big, and he was all about family and sticking
Mm-hmm.
together. So, that whole
Mm-hmm.
energy right there is, I always hold that here forever.
One of the greatest forever missed. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. You did a remake of All Cried Out with the Law back in 1997. Lisa
Yes.
Lisa and the Cult Jam. Whose
Full force.
idea was it to, like, have you guys, like, on the same song together?
Well, big shouts out to Mariah Carey because Allure was signed to Crave, which that was Mariah Carey's label. And how I was told, they said Mariah said, "Hey, she wanted 112 on there," and it was even more of a blessing to hear her vocals on there too. We start putting the harmonies and stuff in there, and she jumps in there too. It was absolutely amazing. We got a chance to experience having two records on the top 10 at one time. You know what I mean? So that was a huge record, all cried out. And then at the same time, we had Cupid out. So it was absolutely amazing. Big shouts out to our sisters, Allure. And, it was absolutely, it was just an amazing, amazing
Hmm.
situation.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we love you, Kisa, Leah, and Lalisha.
Yeah.
Okay, how was it growing up in Atlanta?
Oh, well, Atlanta is a whole big mood in itself. Anybody that doesn't know about Atlanta, we always got stuff going on. So, it's cool that like even when here I was listening to Jermaine Dupri talk about a lot
Hmm.
of things.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? The culture. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about ATL culture. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And he definitely was one of the architects that started things. We were all in middle school. When you had the two guys come out from Bunch Middle School, you know what I'm saying, and turn their jerseys around backwards and was singing Jump. And here we got a multi-platinum record. And then from there, it went from the Social Devs to the LaFaces to Rowdy Records. That big shout out to Dallas Austin. You know what I'm saying? LaFace Records. You know what I'm saying? We had the whole Outkast movement. You know what I'm saying? Goody Mob. Everybody knows about the Freaknik situations that was popping in the ATL. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a lot of stuff, and then even the local artists. You know what I'm saying? The Kilo Ali's. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we had 70 Sams. You know what I'm saying? Like we had everything going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, ATL with the black colleges that's out here. You don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? You infuse Freaknik with our black colleges. You know what I'm saying? A lot of energy, a lot of beautiful people. Just you know, the culture. It's like it's Wakanda out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's absolutely amazing, and I can't think of it's just so much fun. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about how we all grew up musically.
Hmm.
Everybody just raised, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what they are. Yeah.
Hmm. And Atlanta is one of the cities where, like, music is like, popular at.
Yes, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like we became the mecca of music down here, you know. So that's why I said we started all the way from the whole crisscross movement and you know what I'm saying? You know, and you going all the way out. And then I don't even want to skip over like Brick and all them, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so much music that was going on and then you like I'm watching, you know what I'm saying? Like the TIs, you know what I'm saying? I knew TI was 15, 16 years old, you know what I'm saying? See his crew, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Luda, Luda was a radio DJ, you know what I'm saying? Told us that he was a rapper. That's how we put him on the
Hmm.
what you call it, Peaches and Cream remix.
Hmm.
And then he blows up with chicken and beer, and you know what I'm saying? Boom. So it's just like so much stuff like Tiny. I grew up with Tiny. We went to the same middle school, high school. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to think like you're watching people that you know what I'm saying, that you see and you grow up with, and then boom, you see everybody just explode. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, Atlanta is something real special. You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is
Hmm.
absolutely amazing,
Hmm.
especially the
I
black
can't
people.
wait till I come out there.
Oh, yeah. You got to come on. Where you from?
Oh, I'm from New York. I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Let's go. Let's go. And you know what? So that's the great thing. But see, I'm going to tell you the cheat code with 112. We're from Atlanta, but we're musically raised in New York. So anybody from New York, everybody thought we were straight up from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? 112. Like you always see us on 145th and Broadway. We used to get all our Timbs and our coats, and you know what I'm saying? Like so, people, and you know, we used to play ball on 125th Morningside. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to. I trust me, New York is
That's
like
where
home
I'll
too.
be at most of the time on 125th.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Big shots out our boy Big Mo. You know what I'm saying? That was our bodyguard and that's our brother. You know what I'm saying? And we saw all the boroughs. I went everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Hmm.
was everywhere, even places I wasn't even supposed to be at. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I touched everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Queens. I've been up there on 245th. You know what I'm saying? All my Dominicans. You know what I'm saying? I used to have friends out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people I wasn't supposed to be. Like, hey, it was just a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Hmm.
So New York, big shouts out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got two homes. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I mean, like, when people, like, listen to your music, like, when you guys first came out, they're supposed to know right away that y'all from the A. Peaches and Cream is like, gives, it's the song that gives like everybody in the air, we 112, we from the A. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no doubt. No, hey, now we're gonna say where we from. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rep that. You know what I'm saying? Zone 3, ATL all day. You know what I'm saying? Southside. You know what I'm saying? But the great thing about, you know what I'm saying, like, one thing with 112, we're very well versed. We're everywhere. It's like we're global. We make global records. So, you can't just put us in one, you know what I'm saying, little situation. That's why I say I think that's where our advantages lie. You know what I'm saying? We make records, you know what I'm saying? It's good to make, cool, you know what I'm saying, hood music sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And it feels good, you know what I'm saying? You make global records. I can go to Dubai, I can go to Germany and sell out, you know what I'm saying, arenas, you know what I'm saying? 112, we're blessed to be able to do that over and over again.
Hmm. Okay, speaking of a social death, like you mentioned earlier, you guys like collaborated with Jagged and Edge and like did a versus like last year like
Yeah,
last year I believe.
yeah.
It's like the verses is like what was the best moment from the verses and like um what could you say to yourself like after it happened?
Well, there were no particular best moments. It was the fact that, first off, us and Jagged Edge is deeper than record deals. We've known each other before record deals. You know what I'm saying? A lot, like, so we're out there. You know what I'm saying? We did talent shows and stuff like that. We would see them. Then we used to play ball with each other. We had the same people. So 112 and Jagged Edge, we're intertwined more than what people know. You know what I'm saying? So, but the great thing about the whole versus thing was it kind of answered a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people have their opinions, and you can ride with that opinion. You know what I'm saying? When you hear a lot of people say a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing, but then when you put the stats and the you know what I'm saying, analytics, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Men lie, women lie. Numbers ain't gonna lie. And when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, certain things, you know what I'm saying, 112, you know what I'm saying, you can tell me what your opinion is, but you know what I'm saying, to actually put the work in, we know how many number ones and that and Grammys and everything, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of showed on Versus.
Mhm. Okay, yeah. So, how many songs did you and Jagged Edge like worked on, collaborated on? How many songs?
Oh, well, you know what's crazy? No, like we played a record that 112 and Jagged Edge we did together, which we've always wanted to do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish that we would have done that long time ago. Like long time ago, especially when we were in the premiere stages, just to show people that, you know what I'm saying? That was much more unity than what people thought. You know what I'm saying? They always used to put us against each other. And you know what I'm saying, my brother Mike kind of added to that situation, but in actuality, we're really, really cool with each other, brothers. Big shots
Hmm.
out to, you know what I'm saying, Brandon, Brian, Kyle, and Wingo, you know what I'm saying? Like they're actual brothers. But we didn't get a chance to work on records like with other artists or whatever because, they were on So So Def, we were on Bad Boy, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely when we're on the road though, like we have this we actually have a show that we call The Experience where we intertwine our show together. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. When we do that, I don't care whose show we on. It's over. We take over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? You got two of the baddest groups, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
on one stage, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
performing together. Explosive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jagged Edge is one of the dopest male groups as well. They've been
Period.
out since 1996, 1997.
Yeah.
Their songs are dope.
Yes, they are one by
Hmm.
far, you know what I'm saying, upper echelons of, you know what I'm saying, of groups. And you know what I'm saying, like, I can front like if it was up to me, you know what I'm saying, like we get the star or induction in the Hall of Fame, I wouldn't mind getting it together.
Hmm.
Simply because that's how close we really are. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And like I said, it's great in you're gonna always have competition. You know what I'm saying? One person gonna feel like they're in a better group, and I don't blame them because they're a bad group. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But being the lead singer of this group, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like we feel the same way, but at the same time, we're very tied to each other. So you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind sharing that spotlight with those brothers because I love them to
Hmm.
death.
Hmm. Okay. So this like popped up in my mind like a while ago, and I was just saying to myself, uh, okay, let me ask you this question, Slim. Have you and the other original members of One Twelve, have you guys ever thought about collaborating with the Escape, doing songs together?
Oh, that would be amazing there too. Like, uh, like I've done a song with Tiny. I think one of the former members did a record with Miss Scott, Latasha. Like like, but we haven't done anything as a group. That would be amazing. You know, like we were, you know, speaking on 112s, and we would absolutely love to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
so you know,
Hmm.
make that happen.
The fans would definitely love it. And you know, Escape, like you know, a fine woman in their 40s that look like they're in their 20s, and like you know, they still like you know moving strong.
Yeah, yeah. We just did a show. We just did a show with Escape. We were in San Diego. No. We were in no. We had two shows in one time. We were in San Diego, but we were very close. Like we were in the West Coast. Well, we did a show, and they look absolutely classy and amazing, like our sisters are supposed to. And you know what I mean, like absolutely. You know they've done ATL so much justice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so proud of Tiny, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like Tiny put the picture up actually on her IG. It was a picture of us in high school. And that was me sitting in the back. And she said it. She said, look, hey, look in the back. If you look in the back, you'll see that's Slim. Me and Slim, we didn't know what we were doing, you know what I'm saying? We were in high school at the time. But both of us got a chance, you know what I'm saying, be the multi-platinum artists that we are. And, you know, I can't be more proud of them.
Hmm. Well, and you know, you guys like you know, like you know, have been moving strong. You, Darren, Michael, and Q. Even though like you know, y'all not together, and like you know, that's what the fans will like to see you guys get back together, do a new EP album. Have you
Well,
thought about getting back together to do that?
Well, being honest, I think that era is asleep. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are like the former guys are where they want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's not like I don't have the power to put anybody out of a group.
Hmm.
They are where they want to be, and I just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? But let me say this. You know, it had been a privilege of working all together when all of us were all together. It was a privilege of working with, you know, being a lead singer of a group that had four lead singers. You see what I'm saying? Where we
Hmm.
felt like that, you know, when we're all working together, you know, and that's what I'm about. I'm about the brand and we, you know what I'm saying? We, us, and our. The day you start saying anything other than we, us, and our, then you don't need to be a part of a group. You need to do things by yourself. So
Hmm.
and so that being said, they are where they are. But it's been a privilege of, you know what I'm saying, what happened in the past. I never forget that. The legacy would be what the legacy is there. You know what I'm saying? But what Mike and myself, my brother Mike, we're not talking about just me, myself, and I. We have the mind frame of keeping the brand alive and at an elite level. So understand, uh, don't be surprised why you see 112 still headlining the shows with your favorite artists. Don't be surprised because we work so hard to make sure that brand is where it is. You know what I'm saying? And the only one that can fail it is us. So just like you see my brother with the 112 tats all over his body because he created the group. Me as that other archangel of his, you know what I'm saying, as far as the paper wise, like, see, I own all the trademarks and stuff like that. And I'd be darned if, you know what I'm saying, we get put on my brand, me and my brother's brand gets put on a cart saying, where are they now?
Hmm.
No, you see us. You still see us. You look on our official 112, you know what I mean? You see us still in front of everybody, headlining, sold out
Hmm.
shows
Yeah.
over and over and over
Hmm.
again. That's where we belong. 112, that's what we were supposed. When we were in Cool Creek, that's what we were. That's what we wanted. And
Hmm.
we're not going to stop until we get the Star on the Walk of Fame and an induction in the Hall of Fame. Got a long way to go.
Hmm. It's gonna happen. You just gotta pray about it. I know you're gonna receive that star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Slim. And the group too. The group 112, your group, is gonna receive the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes, and I'm telling you, and when it happens, and when it happens, you know, all praises to God, right?
Hmm.
All praises be to God. You know, it's like 112 don't have It's not about egos or one person, one name. 112 really is everybody. You know what I'm saying? It was the perfect name. It's a number. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you're in 112. Everybody on this place, we're all 112. We're just the vocal situation. We sing the songs, but y'all just as much as a member as we are. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I still do it. That's the reason why I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to make sure it happened myself.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that
it
everybody
ain't
out there,
easy doing it yourself.
everybody,
You just gotta work hard, hard, 24/7.
but what's a blessing? You know what I'm saying? All I know is I could have been doing anything in the world, right? Anything. But because, we aligned our situation with what God wanted. Like,
And speaking of anything, like what else will you be doing besides like being an R&B artist, Slim?
what would I been doing or what am I doing now?
No, no, what else will you be doing besides being an R&B artist?
Well, I was infatuated with planes. So, I probably would have been running my own fleet of jets at the time. That was my whole thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm infatuated with numbers. Math and science is my forte. So my whole movement was I started flying planes. Big shouts out to Big Mike. He was in the same program. I mean, Killer Mike. He was in the same program. We were flying Cessnas and stuff like that. I started. I had all kind of wild scholarships and stuff like that. But I started choosing before I even graduated to start going into the aeronautics field and the aviation field because I wanted to run my own fleet of planes. I wanted to be able, nobody can be able to cheat me. So I can fix it, you know what I'm saying? Aviation, aircraft mechanics, everything. So I thought I was going in that direction, but God had another plan.
Wow. And being an R&B artist definitely fits you. I mean, you're one of the best in the game.
Oh yes, and in our era, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
thank y'all for putting us
Hmm.
into this situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody around the world. But I do have a lot. I'm from the ATL, but I have a strong love for New York. You know what I'm saying? For embracing us. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Hmm.
raised my son on the streets right there, like like he was a baby. You know what I'm saying? And like I just remember, coming out. It's like I never, before we got the record deal, I never been outside my community. You know what I'm saying? And the first time I fly on a plane and I come there and it was warm, it was hot here in Atlanta. When you come to New York, it was cold. You know what I'm saying? We're like,
The
whoa,
Big Peach, the Big Apple.
the Big Apple. You know what I'm saying?
The
And to be
Big
able,
Peach
and
meets the Big Apple.
man, we shot the Only You remix and we took over Times Square. People going out. Oh, it was crazy with all the lights and stuff like that. We
Yeah,
knew.
yeah, like I know those girls were all up on you, Darren, Q, and Mike, and yeah, y'all was like, oh God.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. But all praises be to God. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with us. Like me, myself, you know what I'm saying? It's a
Mhm.
bigger, higher power, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably the reason why, you know what I'm saying? Things happen for a reason with us, but the brand sits alive because God wants it to be there. So he's working through me to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that, you know what I'm saying, nothing really and never, you know what I'm saying? We good.
Yeah.
And my brother Mike, you know what I'm saying? And we sit side by side, and it feels good to look over and see somebody who cares about me and my family as much as I care about his and, you know what I'm saying, him and his family. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. We've experienced everything. We got the Grammys, we got everything. I don't have no bills. All my house, all my car stuff, they're paid off. Listen, hey, this is pure. This ain't about no money. This right here is pure culture. You know what I'm saying? This is pure culture and my love for the fans. Thank y'all. 25 years. Y'all still love us. Like, thank you.
Hmm. Okay, besides Atlanta and New York, what other cities like did you do you like to perform at and why?
Yo, I got some family out here on this joint. Tata, which I know about that. So I think about the Filipino side over there. Big shouts out to the Rojo family. Yo, hey, what? You know what? Even in the world, what are the best places in the world? Biggest city? It's hard to say because they all show so much love. Like, okay, of course, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have the advantage in New York, you know what I'm saying? ATL is always gonna show love. Like Texas, Cali always shows us so much love. Yo, big artists, absolutely everywhere. We don't have weak sides. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any. You know what I'm saying? And when we go and we're even bigger. You know what I'm saying? Outside the United States, that's where you know what I mean. That's the bigger advantages. You know what I'm saying? We're global. You know what I'm saying? So you know we have records that were #1 in the world. So when you go to Germany, we sell out the um the arena over in London, you know what I'm saying? Manchester. Oh my God. We've been everywhere. Japan, you know what I'm saying? Okinawa, Tokyo. We've been everywhere. I would probably have don't wherever we have been. Greenland, Antarctica. You know what I'm saying? We've been everywhere. It's a blessing. It's just a blessing. And just you know, thank y'all. Just man, this is crazy.
It's like, what was the energy like when you've been to like Tokyo, like all those other countries that you mentioned? It's like,
Man. You
oh,
know, it's crazy. Like, can you imagine going to Africa and having 50, 60,000 people out there, you know what I'm saying, when Cupid comes on, all the lights, 50, 60,000 people out there in the front in a soccer field, you know what I'm saying? And
mhm,
lights everywhere. They're not speaking no English, but they know your word for word. We
mhm,
went to Japan, there was 20,000 people out there, you know what I'm saying? The
yeah,
guy warned us, don't try to speak, don't talk, try to talk because they don't understand. Most of them don't even understand English. But you know what? They know your songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought, you know what I'm saying? These
yeah,
guys from Blue Creek, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland Avenue and ATL. Man, we came from modest lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm.
and a lot of these records, you know, we had ideas and then you get on the stage. How can you walk away from that? Like, how could you not want to be a what? Oh my God, it's amazing.
And speaking of Japan, in the Asian culture, music from the 90s, like is very popular in the Asian it's very popular in the Asian culture.
Explosive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
Like like I have property. I have a house in the Philippines, right? One time I went through Manila. Man, big shouts to all the band. Filipino bands out there, man. They sound just like the group. Just like the group. Don't matter what genre it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. You get a chance to actually see it. And it's like that overseas, period. 90 music is forever. You go to Europe and stuff like that. We probably sell more in tours than the new artists. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We're blessed. All praises be to God with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and,
Hmm.
thank you all for supporting real music, true R&B music. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. Thank y'all
Hmm.
so much.
Old school R&B is the truth.
Yes, yes, it is. It's amazing. Yes, it
And like,
is.
and speaking of old school R&B, you see the videos in the 90s and the early 2000s. It's like you see a lot of like Asian women, like Asian and black, all these are Asian mixed women. They're like part of the music videos.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's in all cultures. All cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's amazing like you to see an idea come from something and then touch everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, the great thing, one of the amazing things, one tour we got the Grammys, but then there's another award we also have called the Mobile Awards. It's an international award. Well, international awards when you have like these global records and and you win them, and you know what I'm saying? It's basically you're competing against everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? And when you get that, you know what I'm saying? And so when you hear the gratitude when you hear the gratitude and like the appreciation, you know, when you go overseas, you can't just sing the singles. See, we're spoiled here in the United States. They just want to hear the singles, whatever's on the radio. Overseas, oh, you're gonna damn near you're gonna have to perform the whole album because that they want, like, they feel the records that meant something. You know what I'm saying? The meat of the album. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love overseas tracks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell us some about your latest EP with Darren.
Well, who? You mean with Mike?
Oh, with Mike, yes, with Mike,
Yeah,
yes.
yes. Everybody else that formal. But me and Mike, we put together against a EP. We put out an EP. It's called Forever. Did absolutely amazing, by the way. Thank y'all for those who supported that right there, because it was voted 50 top album of 2020. And it was an EP. It wasn't an album. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what all we wanted to do was just, we wanted to see, you know, what, you know, people still, what they still feel in you know what I'm saying, like the brand, the sound, and, you know, wow, we felt all of the love around the world, and the only reason why we don't have a worldwide tour off of it is because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but all praises be to God and all
Hi,
our
Auntie
fans.
Melba.
Hmm?
No, I was saying hi on cousin Melba Moore. Shout out to the
Oh,
singing icon Melba Moore who joined the
nice.
live.
Oh wow! Oh man! Hey man! Big shouts out to everybody that's out here on here. You know what I mean? And, just been supporting. Yeah. So we still out. Let's. If you haven't heard of the EP, now's a good time to go out there and just go. We're on all platforms. It's there. You know what I'm saying? See the amazing music, and we answered a lot of questions of like the sound and the quality of the music and everything. You know, you know, there were other people that put out stuff, and you can look at their reviews, then look at ours. Our reviews were absolutely through the roof. Probably the best reviews we've had since the first album.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. And so Mike and I, we have a decision. You know, we're trying to, because this is not a hobby. This is actual a job. So, you know, creating an album for 112 is that's an actual job. You know, it costs money. So, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we want to put a tour, you know what I'm saying, together with it or whatever. And we do have all the promoters reaching out. We just have to have a lot, you know, this whole COVID stuff, you know what I'm saying, it has to get in order. And then, you know, we want to party with all of our fans out there all around the world.
Mm-hmm. And they've been patiently waiting for it. You know, COVID has been going on for almost 2 years now. We
Yeah.
are just thinking is it going to end before 2021 is over? Is it going to continue in 2022 because 2022 is right around the corner?
Yes, yes. Well, I tell you what, the key to that is unity. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Strength is in unity. So what do we have to do to get there? All we know is that, you know, let's be safe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your shots. You gotta take the shots. I don't like needles. I don't too much like that stuff or whatever. But guess
Mm-hmm.
what? When I think of the other person that's walking down the street, you know what I'm saying? Me as an American, you know what I'm saying? I care about the next person that's walking around. So I will be uncomfortable if I have to, you know what I'm saying, to make sure everybody's straight. So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta take a shot, you know what I'm saying? Be safe, you know what I'm saying? Wear your mask, do what you
Mm-hmm.
gotta do. You know what I'm
And
saying? Hey,
you know, continue to follow the instructions of social distancing.
yes, and social distancing, all of it all together, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, let's make it make sense. I want to get back to some form of normality. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to just, you know, share our music with everybody. Let's get it back. Do what we got to do. Let's do what we got to do, people.
Yep. Yep. Get vaccinated. You know, they're very strict about vaccinations everywhere now.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? You're in New York, so you know, I see y'all was touting the fact that y'all over 70%. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here in a red state where, you know what I'm saying, where there's a no mandate situation, you know what I'm saying, with our governor. I'll
Mm-hmm.
chill out because, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of in my foot's kind of in the political side. I understand the list, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just know that, you know what I'm saying, we need to work together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No blue side or red side is Americans.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Let
all
them know,
humans, you know what I'm
Slim.
saying?
Let them know.
So it's all good. Come on, let's be smart.
Yeah. Okay. Let us get back together with the music. Okay. How was it like reuniting with Darren, Q, and Mike to put out the 2017 album?
Oh, it was a struggle. I wish things were a little bit tighter. Like I wish everybody was committed. I'm sorry, y'all. One thing you know about Slim, you know what I'm saying? Like I can be very truthful and be uncomfortable. So you know what I'm saying? When you ask a question, be prepared for the answer. On that last album, I can't listen to it because you know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't unified, and it led to the demise of what you see now. So unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, with me, I'm about auras and, you know what I'm saying, and energies. And, you know what I'm saying, there are a lot of things that y'all didn't know that was happening behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, because I own all the trademarks and stuff like that, you will see exactly what it is in some form, whether it's a book, a movie, or something. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
my thing is not to beat anybody up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own way and their own walk like that. They have their own. It just they just have their own path to wherever they feel they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, but as far as that one right there, it was kind of disappointing a little bit.
Hmm. And like, as time goes by, things will definitely work out with you guys.
Oh, it's already worked out.
Okay.
Understand? You put things in God's hands.
Hmm.
I tell everybody, you never worry about the things you cannot control. All I can control is the things that's going on with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable with God. You know what I'm saying? And if
Hmm.
we working together with me, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's about my kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like I have nothing else. Like when I came back into the group, I was the only guy that didn't come back for money. You feel me? I was
Yeah.
already good. I was on the beach. I was staying in Bell Harbor. You know what I'm saying? Like I was good. Like I'm good. Like I'm good. My thing is I'm very sincere. If that's what it is, I promise you, I wish had I'd have known that this was going to go down, I'd probably still be on the beach. But God has other plans. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and you know what? I learned something about myself as a person that even through the most craziest circumstances, anybody paid attention, I almost risked everything believing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my business is out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably gonna write a book on that. How to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was at strengths when you're used to making a so much amount of money, and then you get back to a group, then you have to build the brand back up. You're splitting it by four, and I was making more money than the brand. Be truthful, and you're trying to do this, and I had to reallocate my financial situations. You feel me?
Hmm.
All because I believed that at some point it was going to go there. Now these guys didn't really have my back on that. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Wow.
cool, but you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter because it was an end result. This is a long game, chess, not checkers. But I'm blessed. God had my back. God had a
Hmm.
different plan. And look at me now.
Hmm.
Hey, I don't have no bills. I don't have nothing. Everything's paid off. It's a blessing. God had a bigger plan. And now I'm able to watch my brother. My brother, he sacrificed and he almost lost everything. And guess what? Every time he opens his doors and the doors go up like that, every time he goes inside the gates, I feel that much happier. When I see his family and everybody's smiling, everybody's good, that's all I work for. That's it. It's about we, us, and our. I am my brother's keeper. And if you don't want to watch my back, I don't want you around me. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But 112 will last forever. I love what I do. I love my fans. I love like and that's all what it's about. It's all good. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All praise.
Mm-hmm. As long as but you gotta like understand something, Slim. You got real fans and you got fake fans. You gotta like like it.
Oh
Don't pay
yeah,
attention to
25
the fake.
years.
Don't pay attention to the fake fans. Only the real
25
fans.
years. Trust. 25 years. It's just you know, you gain them, they go, you come back, they doubt you, you earn it back again. Think about what we were going through, you know what I'm saying? Like each album, first album jumps off and gets double platinum. Then what they say? Sophomore jinx. They can't do it again. Then you drop that and that album goes 2 or 3 minutes. Then I don't think they can be able to do it. Oh, we drop another joint and that one goes multi-platinum, and then it starts. Now you start winning Grammys and stuff. Oh, I don't think they'll be able to. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
it just goes up and down, up and down. But that's okay. We signed up for this. It's
Yeah,
okay. We big boys. It's all love. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So you
Y'all
know what I'm saying? So
G's, y'all
yeah,
G's, y'all gangsters.
you know what I'm saying? R&B, baby. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like God made us a special kind of a way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
God made us a special kind of a way where, each of us, all of us, I know we all have different talents, and we have different everything's with us, right? God made us a certain kind of a way that we're able to just we're able to take on anything that the devil or anything negative brings us. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
We're God's kids. We're God's kids. You
Mhm.
know, He watches us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And He got us. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
sincerely believe that. So no
Mhm.
weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah. It's 23rd Psalms. The Lord is my shepherd. I should not be.
Amen.
You
Amen.
feel
Pray
me?
every day. Get down on your knees when you're about to call it a night, and when you wake up, first thing, pray.
First thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is the day that the Lord has made. We should rejoice and be glad in it. This is, hey, this is how I look at life every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, as long as we know that, you know what I'm saying? Don't trust in man, you trust in God. Trust.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He has a different he knows the end of your book. He knows. Now 112, we in the middle of it. You feel me? We're in the middle of it. So that's why, if you don't, people say, why don't y'all do Unsung and all that stuff? Man, because we ain't there yet. People from Unsung, you know what I'm saying? They talking about stories as if it's over. We're still in the middle of it. Pay attention to us. We still out here. We out here. We headlining. We're not just doing shows. We headlining and sold out everything all over the world. So I feel like we still got some things that we need to, what I'm saying, do. Star on the Walk of Fame, induction and all, and you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I'm definitely gonna keep you guys in my prayers every day, and I promise.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Thank you. We accept all. Big shout out to all the prayer warriors and
Hmm.
everybody out there with such positive energy. Pray with us, rock with us. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Hmm.
we got y'all. Trust me. 112 is 112 forever, baby.
Amen. Amen. And speaking of I wanna talk about hip hop. You guys were like a feature on like certain hip hop songs, like back in the day, like Mob D.
Yeah.
How
So,
was it's like whose idea was it for you guys to like be featured on their song?
yeah.
And
So check it out. So we have an advantage. We have an advantage being with Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying? So when you think of Bad Boy, you think of, you know what I'm saying? You think of hip hop and R&B. And B. And the one thing with 112 is that also makes us different from others. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that we love doing collabs with the premier artists and all genres, like, you know what I'm saying, Mob Deep, you know, we had flipped the beat, you know what I'm saying, with It's Over Now. It went #1. We were like, man, we love to work with y'all. We flipped that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then we work with them, and then their album goes platinum. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. And it was like, but we've worked with everybody from East, West Coast, South, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
we've worked with everybody. We've probably done more collabs, hip hop, than any group ever. So, you know what I'm saying? So, especially with me involved, you know what I'm saying? I've worked with God, you know, and we've touched everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's another crown right there we have. Like, so when we say like king, it's just not just kings of R&B, it's like kings of hip hop and R&B at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because we run remixes, you know what I'm saying, collabs, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, big shouts out to my boys, you know what I'm saying? I have it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Prodigy. You know what I'm
Rest
saying?
in peace. Rest in peace,
Man,
Prodigy.
that's Prodigy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was just amazing. We was on tour. We was on the Janet Jackson tour, and they came up on us, you know what I'm saying? And we got together, and we put that record together, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand how just how talented Havoc is. You know, actually did the beat. He's actually a producer. He's not just he's a rapper and a producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cat, that is absolutely amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned about Rest in Peace Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? People didn't know that me and Pimp C had an absolutely amazing relationship. We were very cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every time you come to ATL, I hang out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I come to Tex Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like that. Big shouts out to Playing Skills, who introduced me to him. And you know what I'm saying? And man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many people I was cool with. 8 Ball MJG, 3 6 Mafia, like, everybody. I could just flip it. You know, we don't work with everybody.
Oh.
Somebody touch somebody, you know what I'm saying? So it's absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's like, you know, and hip hop like back in the day was like, you know, no joke. The 90s, the early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yes.
And it's why,
Yes.
like, you know, people, they'll be jumping, like bumping and grinding. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what gave us just our edge. So when we come into the studio, we're listening to how, like, the rappers, like, you know, they beats hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? We be like,
Mhm.
well, why can't we have a record that hit hard? You know what I'm saying? One of our biggest situations was like when it was in the streets, knowing that when we put together the part three, we put the part three album together, and you're in New York, you know what I'm saying? That's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? The artists come out in the summer, you know, you're trying to take the summer. And I never forget, Jay-Z comes into the studio. He had handcuffs on a briefcase. Inside that briefcase was the blueprint, the album. Nobody heard it. He had it, you know what I'm saying? And that night, he sat there and listened to our part three album, and we sat there and listened to his blueprint album. And we was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a crazy summer.
Mhm. It's like
Yeah,
back then, it's like, you know, when Jay-Z came out, everybody will go ham. Because,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's like, you know, every day it's like, you know, Jay-Z will put out single after single after single. And
Know what
that's
to
when
do.
his name brand, his fashion brand Rockaway was like
The truth.
popular.
Yeah, but it
Mhm.
was a big shout out to all the black, just the black
Entrepreneurs,
entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? As far as because you had, what was that? Oh, of course we had Sean John, we had Rockaware, you had the
Baby Fat,
Iniche,
Anichi,
Baby
Lady
Fat. Yeah,
Anichi,
like it's
Von
going
Dutch,
ham.
Pepe Jeans. I mean
Yeah,
that,
Pepe.
but that was the fashion brand of the millennium.
Yeah, yeah, and it was like we were running it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Hmm.
we opened up a lot of areas so that, you know, you see that the new artists out here doing their things. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do your homework, y'all see exactly what things that we had to do to break through the doors so y'all get a chance to walk it easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Hmm.
you know, we didn't have like internet and all this stuff. Man, 112's first album came out in '96. Google happened in '98. So that should let you know something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more crazier to touch people. You know what I'm saying? We had to go hand to hand situation, visit store after store. You know what I'm saying? To do what we had to do. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's an absolutely amazing situation. You know, but big shouts out to all the new artists that are doing it out there. You know what I'm saying? And we feel it out here in ATL. That's why I say you look at my IG and you'll see like me pulling up on, you know what I'm saying, 21 Savage. My boys young Thug, you know what I'm saying? Like these cats out here, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. Big shouts out to the Migos, you know what I'm saying? We had P from QC. I known this man, you know what I'm saying, way before that, you know what I'm saying, with street side situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this now these dudes are running. He's a mogul. He's a freaking executive mogul. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You see people grow up and reach new heights, and you know what I'm saying, and keeping that same movement going. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of all of the young cats out here doing it like that.
Mm-hmm. You know, but a lot of people are doing their thing. We see, like, you know, business after business, getting established.
Yeah, yeah, because that's what it's all about. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's about, you know, securing your situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't be one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like, maximize all the God-given blessings, like all of the
Mm-hmm.
talents that He's given us. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Especially as us, a people of color. Because, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was
Mm-hmm.
just looking at the percentage. Black people we make up what, 12, 13% of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Actuality, Latinos have passed us. So if anything, you know what I'm saying, everybody, we really all need to just stick together. You feel me? We all
Yeah.
need to just stick together. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just like let's just keep pushing ourselves to get
Mm-hmm.
bigger, bigger, better,
Yeah.
stronger. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
And
we're
y'all see that hashtag that's been trending on social media, support Black businesses.
yeah,
Y'all
man.
need to
Yeah, it's
do that.
time.
Stop
Yeah, like
hating on each other.
listen, I'm telling you right now, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people who I made a record, you know what I'm saying, called So Fly, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you
Mm-hmm.
can be so fly and run up in a Gucci spot or a Versace spot and pay two, $300, $400, $500 for a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? You can pay $50, you know what I'm saying, or $75 for, you know what I'm saying, a
Mm-hmm.
t-shirt that was made
Mm-hmm.
from a black, you know what I'm saying, a black entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I've gotten into. Like, so big shots out to people like I love luggage. Big shots out to Tote and Carry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a black, that's a straight up black. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur who makes luggage. Like, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy who runs out there in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? He got his own tennis shoes. You feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna spend that because if I'm gonna spend it on something else, I should, you know what I'm saying? Like even we were talking about like Kanye and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, support.
Yeah.
Like we in here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
so let's be the reason of the movement. Him making his moves gives us a spot to make our moves. Trust. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. It's about branding. Be your own
Yes.
boss.
Be on
Be
your
your
grind.
own people.
Be consistent.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And I was actually going to talk about that single Soul Fly that, you know, was released in the late 2000s.
Yes.
You wrote that song or somebody wrote it?
No, it was all me, and
Or it
with
was on you and
me
it
and
was featured on
big shouts out to, and no, it's not just me. It was just me. It was me. It was another writer, and our big shouts out to Arts and Ends too. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm,
we all came together. We all came together. You know what I'm saying? And
mhm,
not only just made a amazing top five record, but you know what I'm saying? We defied all type of situations. Yo, like how you get a platinum type situation, and that was independent people. It hit different. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like now I'm the CEO of my own situation. So that's why I say like I would tell anybody, don't let nobody tell you what you can and you can't do. Trust. Like it's one thing if you know what I'm saying to be signed to somebody and then you know what I'm saying you work through labels. That's a blessing in itself. But then when you walking in yourself and this is your own imprint, you know what I'm saying? Like I took a local type of a deal and made it and went global again. You know what I'm saying? I had a top 20 record with, you know what I'm saying, Good Loving, and a top 5 record with So Fly. You know what I'm saying? You know, that was the most lucrative out, you know what I'm saying, situation I had, even with 112. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing in itself. And I just want to thank everybody for making that possible. Really crazy.
So Fly, shout out to Shorty Low, rest in peace, and Young Jock that were featured on the song.
Jadakiss and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else. Oh man, look at that. Now I'm starting to read the comments. 112 versus Drew Hill and versus or Jagged Edge. We've already did one with Jagged Edge before.
Yeah, because it's supposed that Drew Hill is calling y'all out, you Jagged Edge and like some other to do a verses with them.
Oh, I am front. I kind of thought it was a joke a little bit because I mean they also called out Boyz II Men and Jodeci.
Oh yes, it was
You know
a
what I'm saying?
112. You guys, Jagged Edge, Boyz II Men. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, they just probably want some attention. We see them on the shows, like, and they have beautiful records, and you know what I'm saying. We hear every time they open.
It's like also like 4 of the best that ever did it in the game.
Yeah. Trust me, we hear their records every time they open up for us. Trust. But here we go. I heard them talking about stats. No. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, Grammy Award winning. Multiple, you know what I'm saying? Multiple number ones just like them. I love them to death. We have more top 10 records. Okay. But so, you know what I'm saying? But big shouts out to them, you know what I'm saying? And we see them all the time. We see them on the show, you know what I'm saying? We hear their beautiful records every time they open up for us. So it's amazing, and Jagged Edge, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I love them, you know what I'm saying? We love all of them, you know what I'm saying? But as far as man, 112, we done with the whole versus thing. We did it for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Now people getting bags, so that's why I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like for us, it wasn't about no money. It was us and our brothers, Jagged Edge, for the culture. We did what we did. Right? 112 are ecstatic with the results, and we cool with that. Now it's about the star and the Walk of Fame and all that stuff. It's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So one last question, Slim, before I let you go for the evening. What is the one thing that you would say to Diddy today, and why?
I talked to Diddy. You said Diddy?
Yeah, P. Diddy.
Yeah, I talked to him. Man, it's a real family. Listen.
Yeah.
I just talked to him. I tell him hurry up with that album. He's completely in love mode. You know what I'm saying? He's in love mode right now. And now people kind of look at that and you know what I'm saying? He's in war. So he's definitely a competitor too. So you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody here.
He's no joke. He's very consistent. Like when he was in Uptown Records and when he like established Bad Boy Records, it's like it became one of the biggest record companies since the 90s, and like a Bad Boy entertainment event is no joke. It just have you moving and grooving, like doing the 2-step.
Yeah, that's what we do. We can't make y'all dance, you know what I'm saying? Like when you think of Bad Boy, you think all East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like we're an era. It's a difference.
I love to dance.
Yeah, like hey, that's how we kind of make you feel good, make you dance, make the world dance, you know what I'm saying? Like we listen to how Puff, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Notorious B.I.G. His whole spirit resting with all of us. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? When it comes to Bad Boy and whole Diddy situation, like thank God for this man. You know what I'm saying? Like he created, like to understand that he created. You know what I'm saying? He helped created the whole movement with Jodeci, and then you know what I'm saying? And then here we come with 112, and I never forget. when we were putting together our album, he let it be known. He said, you know, you're not gonna be a Boyz II Men or Jodeci or anything like that. They have already existed. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the best 112 you can be.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So thank goodness, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna front, like, and 112 to me, you know what I'm saying? You got 4 lead singers. We all hold our own. We all hold our own. You know what I'm saying? And you, if you're a real 112 fan, you know that. All 4 members you've heard sing, you know how their voices sound. You know what I'm saying? But to actually have my very unique voice, that's because I know I don't have the I know I don't have the traditional voice. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
And to
love
be
your
able to,
voice when you sing, Slim. I love your voice. You have an amazing voice.
and
It's
I
like
really
when
appreciate
people
it.
hear your voice when you sing, that's like 112 right there.
And you know what? And that's what matters to me. Like, see, that's the part right there. Like, and that's why I say like distinguishes us against other groups. You think of any other group, they sound like somebody else. With 112, we sound like 112.
Yep, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference when we stand out with 112. You know, we have the producer also inside of the group. A lot of people have to go and reach out to like other producers, you know what I'm saying, to make their situation. No, 112, we believe in ourselves. And if you don't get it from that person, we'll make it ourselves. And then we stick at that number 1 hit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
a different hit. It's a little different flex. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, people, thank you all so much. Diddy, thank you so much, Diddy, for giving us the platform. That's what I would say to him. Thank you for giving us the platform and
Yeah.
believing in us when we was in Cleveland Avenue and we didn't even have a haircut. We couldn't afford a haircut. And he saw that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, the talent was bigger than what we looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once we got fixed up and stuff, I said, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Who is this man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, I would just thank him. You know what I'm saying? I would never stop being grateful for allowing us to be amongst illustrious. You know what I'm saying? Look at our just what everybody on Bad Boy. Everybody is explosive. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Just feel blessed to be a part of it.
Yeah, Bad Boy is the truth.
Yeah,
Bad
we
Boy.
are. That's what
Mm-hmm.
it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an era and it's a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, I tell pop your collar. If you keep talking, pop your collar. Like I hear, like I pop, hey, pop it. He from
That was
Harlem.
back in the day.
He from Mount Vernon. You know what I'm saying? The band from Harlem. Just Harlem. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
he's supposed to. He's a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Bad boy, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel it. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if people can't remember, you know, we can make them remember.
And like, when y'all was like, doing the little 2-step with y'all baggy jeans back in the day, it's like, yo, 112, they business. They all about business. You can't tell them boys nothing.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like with us, you know what I'm saying? There was no, you just know what it was. You know what I'm saying? You got the church boys from the South meets the hip hop sides of New York.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you infuse that together. And you know what I'm saying? And one thing with 112 is that we're not a one-dimensional group. A lot of people be thinking this is just about singing and stuff like that. When 112 put ourselves together, we said we didn't want no weak links. Everybody can write, everybody can sing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a producer in there. You could be able to do everything. And you know what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff, you know, it's not just about our own accolades with our stuff. The fact we got a chance, we were writing for people like we wrote for the Isley Brothers, New Edition, Pink, Usher, Freak It, Faith, Keisha Cole, Mace. Good Lord,
Shout out to Mace.
everybody. I mean, shoot. I got a chance to write and work with the biggest people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
before we even came out, we had already I was writing Pharrell, Rodney Jerkins, Kanye West. Shoot, like man, come on. I don't know no other artist, don't know other group that was doing it like that. Don't know them. Hey, so at the end of the day, it's just like That's what 112, 112, we looked at ultimate groups. New
Mm-hmm.
Edition is the ultimate group to us. Ultimate group,
Shout out
where
to
you
New
have
Edition. They still
New
moving
Edition,
strong after 40 years.
ultimate group. You know what I'm saying? So like ultimate group means you have a multi-platinum brand,
Mm-hmm.
and then each of them had multi-platinum artists and groups
Mm-hmm.
within inside the multi-platinum ultimate group. No weak links. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, like we love them. Full Force, another
Shout out,
group.
shout out to Bow-Legged Lou. Shout out to Paul
Yeah.
Anthony B. Fine, Shy, Baby. I
Ultimate
forgot
group.
the other two's name.
Ultimate groups when you know what I'm saying, people know
Mhm.
you gotta do your homework, people.
Yes,
These cats
yes.
was these cats were
Bow-Legged Lou has
actors,
wrote songs for many people.
many people, including Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC.
Yes.
They're big records, people.
Mhm.
Listen what I'm saying. Ultimate group, no weak links. And they were acting. And you know what I'm saying? And they were a multi platinum group. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's when we said the all cried out situation, it was a distinct honor. It was an
Mhm.
honor to do that because that was one of the groups we actually looked up to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They didn't even
Mhm.
know just how much respect we have for them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We see 112, we're students of the game. We not just hood, you know what I'm saying, just do stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we actually know exactly what you did, what
Mhm.
you wrote, you know what I'm saying, like what your accomplishments really were. And we're students of the game. So, you know what I'm saying? So big shouts out to Ultimate Groups. You know what I'm saying? So if you that's why I feel like 112 has every right to be in there because we maxed out everything that you possibly could do. Most this, most that, work with the highest people, writing this, that. We've done, almost everything you possibly can. So I feel like we deserve our right to be where we're supposed to be. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
Mhm.
still, and it's songs, even genres that y'all don't know, like even with ourselves, like, you know what I'm saying, myself. Like people didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? I wrote with David Guetta, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? It's records that, you know what I'm saying, people don't even know about
Uh-huh.
when other people are asleep. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Huge records, you know what I'm saying? So understand, you know what I'm saying? With 112, nothing can stop us except ourselves.
Mhm.
So
Nothing could stop ya. And like, I'm gonna be praying y'all just keep on moving forward and moving stronger.
just hey, y'all just keep supporting.
Yes.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And we're gonna continue to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
mm-hmm. Thank you,
Mhm.
everybody for like joining this live. I'm gonna let Slim go. Slim, would you like to tell the fans that are on here something?
I would just say thank you all for supporting us for 25 years. 25 years we've been still doing it. Can't believe I can say that. That's crazy. And y'all been day ones from day one. You know what I'm saying? Day ones all around the world. I seen all of y'all. Everybody's been here. I seen Germany. I seen Europe. I seen everybody. Atlanta, New York, East Coast, West Coast, South. I seen all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Melba Moore. You know what I'm saying? I got legends in the joint. Yo, hey, listen. Thank you all, and we'll continue to be as consistent as we possibly can. I'll never let y'all down. I put the bank on us. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that you will always see hey, what y'all really just supported us and we're not gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all so much. We love y'all and
All right. Have a blessed evening, y'all. Slim, you enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you so much for coming in.
thank you so much. Love y'all.
Okay. Bye.